Well, hello, Quest. It's good to see you again in this video newsletter that we put out every week, or almost every week. But for this week, we just want to bring you up to speed on some things that are coming up and to remind you of some things that are really important here at Quest for us. And so one of those is our relationship with the community. Our little byline out on our sign says, Quest, a people in and for the community. You see, God has asked us, and the two core things and commands was to love the Lord your God with all of your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself. In other words, that we would interact with our neighbors in such a way that we would sacrificially seek their good, that we would love them that much. And so we feel like the schools in our area are one of those neighbors. And as soon as we moved into this building, we began to think and try to develop a relationship with our local schools that sought their good. Because we really believe that if we do good works, that we will build goodwill, which will eventually allow us to share good news. And so in our relationship with the local schools, we really want to do good things, do good works, to build goodwill. Because the schools in our area carry a heavy load in all of this. And as they carry that load, which the church used to carry, it used to be that the church was in the middle of the community, right? That was where the life kind of went around the churches, but that's not true anymore. That's gone by the wayside. And now schools play all sorts of powerful roles in the lives of kids. So their administration and their teachers and their staff play this amazing role in their lives, and we want to help them. We want to support them. So in Jeremiah, he tells us to seek the welfare of the community in which he has put them in Babylon. God took them there to gain their attention so they could hear him again and reorient their lives towards him and towards each other. And they'd forgotten to have a heart for the people they didn't know God. And he says, I want you to go there. I want you to live. I want you to plant your gardens. I want you to get married. I want you to give your kids in marriage. I want you to keep living. But while you're there among the Babylonians, I want you to seek their welfare. Because when you seek their welfare, you get your welfare. When you seek their good, good things happen for you too. And while you're there, I want you to pray for them. Because if they won't pray for themselves, you can pray for them. And that's, I think, what God has called us to do. And so we want to seek the welfare of our community, and the schools in our community are one of the most important places. And so we want to be helpful there. Now, a couple of opportunities that are coming up are up at Pond Elementary. The first one's on the 16th of October, and it's what they call Grandparents and Goodies, or Goodies and Grandparents. I forget which order. But what they do is before school starts on that particular Monday, they'll invite all of the grandparents to come with their grandkids and have a kind of a before school snack. It's usually some sort of goodies, whether it be muffins or donuts or all sorts of stuff and something to drink. And you just can't believe how cool it is. There are just a ton of grandparents. And now that I'm a grandparent, I understand. I would come too. So what a great time to enter into the life of your grandchild at the school in this thing. And so there's things that they need help with. So we want to be a part of that. So if you have time on that Monday morning before school, we want to encourage you to come and volunteer and be a part of that. It really is a blessing to be a part. And they really appreciate our help. There's another one at Pond Elementary. It's going to be what they call a trunk or treat. They do it up at Wildwood Middle School in their parking lot, but it's really a pond event. But it's one of those typical Halloween-ish kind of trunk or treat things where you pull your car in, open a trunk, give out a bunch of candy. And it's really a lot of fun. It's on Friday, the 27th of October. So what I'd like to invite you to be is part of either giving candy. So maybe you go to the store and buy a couple of extra bags of Halloween candy, bring it to church, we'll get it in the mix, we'll make sure it all gets given out. Or come personally also and be a part of that. We help not only give out candy, but sometimes we help with traffic. We help with a variety of things. It's just a way to help that be successful. And just so you know, the pond staff and administration are so appreciative. They love our help, and I think it's a great way for us to say we want to be a good neighbor. We want to be connected. We want to seek your welfare. We want your good. We're going to sacrificially give things and seek your best, because that's the definition of love that God has called us to. This is just an important part of who we are as a church. And so I want to challenge you and encourage you to participate in whatever way you can, both in Goodies and Grandparents, or Grandparents and Goodies, on the 16th of October, and then Trunk or Treat on the 27th. It'll be a really good time, okay? All right. Hey, you guys, thank you so much. We'll look forward to seeing you soon. Love you guys. Take care.